What's up, YouTube? Ghost Archives back in the building, here with another music reaction. And today I got a very special episode. Every episode is a very special episode because you guys are very special to me. But today I got Mick Jenkins, Wars and Rumors of Wars freestyle. This track was produced by Smino. I actually haven't heard the original track, but I heard that Smino absolutely went stupid on it. So I got to go check that out after this. But Mick Jenkins is a Chicago rapper. He's one of the rappers that came up around the era 2010s between 2012 to 2016 was like his era of him dropping his initial mixtapes and whatnot. Funny story, actually, the very first concert I went to was the Smokers Club tour back in 2013 or 14, but it was the very first concert I went to. Headlining was Redman, Method Man, Burner, Be Real from Cypress Hill, and opening up was Mick Jenkins. And that was my first time hearing. He was really young at the time, and I remember him mentioning that he had a project. If it wasn't already out, he said he was going to release it. And I faintly remember, but I do remember he said he was going to release a project called The Waters. This project ended up being one of my favorite projects within this time span. It still is one of my favorite projects to this day, with tracks like Dehydration, Jazz, Martyrs, even songs like that he would drop like as singles like Chicago. This guy is a proven lyricist. This guy is an absolute monster. He's somebody that I consider to be up there with the Kendricks, the Coles, or maybe not the Coles, but the Kendricks, the Joey Badasses, the Daylights, the people that are like true lyricists, and they bring that aura and that energy of competition into it. And what's cool about Mick Jenkins is he's a very creative writer. He's very concept based when it comes to making projects, and he's very positive. But that doesn't mean he can't get into the bullshit, which is really what we get with this song, Wars and Rumors of Wars. I really look at this track like a response to not only Joey Badass, but to the responses on the West Coast, and just to everything that's happened in the past year. So in this song, like I said, it was produced by Smino. The beat's absolutely insane. But he starts off by saying, they said it wouldn't be televised. You wouldn't think this is a revolution. You shine a light and these motherfuckers translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. They ain't Panthers. They ain't wide hoods like clan movements. We see tap dancers. So off tops, he's getting right to it. He's saying like, look, I don't see y'all. Y'all are actually just creating this imagery, and you guys actually aren't about the shit that you're talking about. You guys aren't for the culture. You aren't for the Panther movement. You know, y'all actually see through, and you're just tap dancing for the industry. That's kind of what I get off of these bars. Now, mind you, Mick Jenkins has never been somebody that chases that commercial success. Then he gets into keep seeing crossovers. These dudes ain't hooping. Glossed over them. We see it's a no-fly list, and they're not tripping. In the cut like state troopers, court flower, late bloomer. Yeah, they talking about the old ways. Okay, boomer. I like that bar because now I like that bar because he's addressing everybody who is above him in his age. You know, I feel like maybe he's even talking about Kendrick. Maybe he's talking about Joey. Maybe he's talking about, I don't know. I don't see Mick Jenkins really dissing people like that, but I think he's giving you guys a broad spectrum of what we're seeing, and he's also letting you know that, hey, look, I'm a competitor as well. Don't get me fucked up. Because when I'm looking at the credits on the YouTube video, it does say at the very bottom there's more to come. So that's a message right from Mick Jenkins himself, letting you know, hey, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Look, man, we're about to see all these rappers, the Joey Badasses, the Mick Jenkins, the Daylights, Kendricks, Ab-Soul. We're going to see people like, hopefully not Vince Staples, because I don't know how that's going to go for somebody. Anybody, really. I think that's going to be dark. But all these artists are seeing what happened with Kendrick, and they're like, you know what? Yeah, it's time for a little bit of friendly competition. It's no more of this buddy. All of us have been able to elevate our skill. All of us have been able to elevate our money. So now let's have some fun with it. I really hope none of this becomes violent because it really doesn't need to be violent, but great for hip hop. I like when he says, I know he is straight shooter, keep a beat like a pacemaker, keep the heat, we some peacemakers, go debate Buddha. Ooh, that was definitely a shout to that Hey Now reference, that keep Buddha from within, whatever he says. Then he says, placeholders out here claiming ruler, we go in yard. Ferris Bueller got no regard for the new school. I'm so appalled. So now he's dissing the people under him, and he's dissing the people next to him, the ruler. He's saying like, bro, you're not the ruler, and like, don't stop it. You're not even as good as me. I like that sentiment. I like that sentiment from a rapper. That's how all rappers should feel, especially if you're making music and you're a competitive rapper. Now, if you're one of them sing-songy dudes, you don't have to worry about the competition in rap because you can go sing your little songs. That's cool. Nobody's tripping on you for singing little songs. But when we talking about rap, the ones and twos, the A, B, and C, all right, let's get into the competition. But if you sing, that's cool. Sing it. Sing the shit. I seen a clip where somebody was saying like, if you do the singing shit, there's no way you can be top 5 lyricists of all time. You can't even be considered a real lyricist if what you do on your music is the whole singing thing. And I think that's an interesting take. What do you guys think? Do you think if you're a singing type artist but also rap, you can be considered one of those top tier lyricists? Have we seen anybody being able to do that? Let me know in the comments below. He said, on the fridge, I could never come in under par. I'm over golf. I got it out the mud with both strokes like it's motocross. Yeah, they got to learn to hold a loss. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. So he's off tops. Like, look, I'm seeing how these artists are going out. I'm not going to say his name, but I'm seeing how these artists are going out. Y'all don't really got the sauce. Y'all sauce is like all diluted with all kinds of shit, and it's like really the fake shit, like all that, because people have all this sauce and all this glitz and glamour, and they're able to portray an image in hip-hop, but at the end of the day, like when that money or that Instagram photo or that music video is over, there's the real life behind things. And we all know that the music industry, nobody's really making no money like that unless you're Kendrick, SZA, Beyonce, these super big artists are not really making no real chili no more. And all these younger artists, they're getting chili, but they're either getting it from the labels or they're doing some shit on the side so that way they can provide their own bag to be able to support their career. Don't let these artists get you fucked up, kids. These motherfuckers aren't just getting money to rap. All right? They're building shit and they're getting money from people, and they need to get that return back. He said, yeah, they're hyenas and the shit is an elephant graveyard. Got him, knock me. Nope, not me. You need it in bulk, I'm Costco. Got it, I'm jumping. These motherfuckers is not flea. The fuck you talking about a top 3? They try to tell me it's not yours, a bodega the way that I chop cheese. That's a hard bar. And he's referencing the big 3 line, the top 3 line, whatever you want to call it. Motherfuck the big 3. It's just big me. Well, he's letting you know, well, look, I'm going to show you that I can chop this cheese too. I can, what? Secondhand people can't clock me. The shit I'm talking, it's hours. No, 15 minutes could never stop me. So someone's 15 minutes of fame couldn't stop me. Because I feel like, man, look. Foundation. I used to do motivational videos. One of my first videos was about foundation. You got to build yourself so that way you can be able to support yourself. If you're out here expecting someone else to help you, if you're getting fed by the same person that's feeding you can starve you. So don't ever be in a position where you're depending on someone to feed you, because then at any point they can starve your ass. So have that foundation. And I feel like that's what Mick Jenkins is again referencing. Look, I got my lyric bag and I got my bag. And also I'm that dude. I just got the sauce. I got the swag that y'all want from me. And I'm a Chicago motherfucker. So I'm gonna pop my shit the way I pop my shit. We're getting towards the end, but he says, Know where I'm getting my power truthfully. Don't really deal with the probablys, just Godspeed. So he knows where he's getting his power from. He's getting it from the man upstairs. He's getting it from God. He's acknowledging his alliance to God, to the Lord and Savior. You know what I'm saying? I love that. What? They're claiming king. Bet. Popping fly shit. What? I ain't seen no wings yet. See, all I see is dreams. Bet. So, I mean, it's pretty clear. It's not super direct. He has some subliminals in there to Joey. He has some subliminals in there to Kendrick. He has some subliminals in there to other people I think that I might have missed because I'm not too tapped into what he's exactly shooting at. But I think this was an excellent effort. The way Mick Jenkins rhymes is just fucking cut, clear, to the point. It sounds good. The bars are actually dope. He's not being super messy and disrespectful. He's keeping it within the sport. He's keeping it fun. He's keeping it competitive. And that's what I like to see. See, I knew this year is going to be a crazy year for hip hop. I mean, it's going to be a crazy year in general, but it's going to be a crazy year for hip hop. And I personally can empathize with that because, you know, I want to drop music this year. I am dropping music this year. I'm actually going to be dropping music very, very soon. So if you guys are interested in hearing what I got, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you know when I drop my new video. The song is called Stop Playing. All right. I'm going to just announce the song here. You guys keep on the lookout for that. Let's get back to Mick Jenkins, though. Mick Jenkins, if I could say anything to you, brother, I think that you are a once-in-a-lifetime artist. I think that I am truly blessed and privileged to be able to see you perform The Waters live before I became a fan of you as an artist. You know, that connection will never break with me. And I'm not trying to sound like an Eminem stan type shit, but I'm being transparent in what I think of you as an artist. And I think that you're up there. I think that you're up there with the top tier lyricists. I just want to see more aggressive energy from you. And I know you're not the most aggressive person. I know you can be, but I understand, especially from the project The Waters, what type of trauma you've been through, what type of city you came up in. And I know coming from an aggressive place, especially after doing so much healing, can feel wrong. But also, it can be very liberating, and especially in the sport of hip hop, especially if you know how to go about things, if you know how to put your words together like you do, you'll be just fine. As a matter of fact, I put it up there. I don't think there'll be somebody that can out-rap Mick Jenkins within this whole situation. All right? So if you think someone can out-rap Mick Jenkins and can do better than him, put them in the comments below too. I want to know. But in the meantime, that was another episode of Ghost Archives. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Have a beautiful night. I'm out.